Good morning, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Morena Terrace project. Today we're going to have a quick talk about subfloor preparation, getting ready for tile and preparation for getting ready for our hardwood. And then we'll take you for a quick peek out the back of the house where our siding is going up. We've got some actual siding, not just trim work like you saw last time. And stay tuned through this video because at the end we're going to do a giveaway and I'm not going to tell you what it is until a little bit later. So as you see, we also have lights on in the house now, so we don't have to be so constrained on our time when we are doing videos and pictures in the house. So we just have the great room left to put lights in. Other than that, we've got them everywhere else except for our actual fixtures. All the fixtures will come in at the end once we've touched everything up and all the paintwork's done and everything's uncovered. We'll do the lights like the chandelier, any of the pendants over the island, and our plumbing fixtures kind of all at the same time with that. So you'll see on the floor, and we've mentioned in our previous videos, if you haven't checked them out, I would suggest going back and look at our framing stage of this, give you a little bit more context of what we're going to talk about. We use Advantech for our subfloors, but even with that, you do still sometimes get a little bit of heaving where two sheets come together. So you'll see you've kind of got scuff marks all over it right now. So what our guys have done is they have taken a planer and actually go through and plane all of the joints in the house. Anywhere where there's a high spot gets planed back down to level. That way, when you put your hardwood over it, you're not having like a little, if you happen to have two pieces of hardwood right next to each other on a seam, you're not getting a buckle, or if you've got them running lengthwise over a seam that's got a hump in it, you'd feel that as you walk over it. So we try to make our floors as flat as we can and just kind of carry that through the whole house. Now, you don't have seen people skip it on tile areas, but we don't skip that either. I don't have lights in there yet, so we can't take you in there. Let's take a walk over to the master bathroom. And you'll see, I mean, they've planed everywhere. Every room in the house got planed. We've got all of our hardwood stacked in the house. It's been up here for about a week now, and we're just letting it acclimate to the same temperature and moisture content of the floor. Before we lay that, we'll actually use a moisture meter, check the moisture of the subfloor, we'll check the moisture of the wood and make sure that they're the same. Just kind of a critical step to make sure you don't end up with uneven swelling and contraction of the hardwood. So in here, you'll see where we're getting ready to put tile down. We have placed a membrane over the subfloor. Now, you could, in theory, deal with some of those little humps with the mortar that's going to place the tile down, but it's not worth it to me. Take the time, make sure your floors are flat throughout, then put your decoupling member down, and then tile over that. Then you never have to worry about trying to get tile to line up just right or having a tile crack. It's a better way to prep it. The shower we've still got waterproofing to do in the corners and on the bench. But before we get in there, we're going to do the tile floors in here. And the guys are actually upstairs doing the tile right now in the guest bathroom. So we'll probably peek up and see if they've got layout done once we're done down here. And if you guys haven't already done it, do us a huge favor and hit the thumbs up, give us some subscribe, and ring the notification bell. It helps us get our videos out to more people. And just kind of, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are going to do a giveaway at the end. I'll let you know what it's going to be. It's going to be gift cards for Home Depot. I'm not going to tell you how much yet or how many of them. We'll let you know shortly. We're going to take a quick trip upstairs and take a look at what we've got going there. And it's nice that we don't have to duck to get upstairs anymore. No risk of concussion. And not a lot has changed up here since your guys' last trip. Just getting everything, you'll see that our planer marks are done down through here as well. And they've planed the floors, every square inch of subfloor in the house. They've gone over and planed. And let's see if we actually have lights. We do have lights, and I guess I lied to you. I thought the guys were up here. They're still in the basement prepping stuff. But you'll see same thing. We did the decoupling membrane, and then the tile will go over that. And this is the tile that's going in here. We're doing 18 by 18 on all the floors in the tiled areas, all the bathrooms, the mud room, laundry room. And we're probably going to break up the pattern a little bit in some of the bigger rooms with a smaller section of tile, like a 6 by 6 or a 12 by 12, so you don't end up with just this straight linear run of the same tile. So that's pretty much our update for inside of the house. We will catch up with you on the back side of the house, show you our siding, show you the colors that we have going on, because you guys haven't seen those yet, and we will let you know how we're going to select the winners. So we'll catch you outside. So this is going to cut in somewhere, but my apologies. As we were talking down here, I didn't think to show you guys the flooring samples. So these are selections that are made by the homeowner, and this is going to be our hardwood. We did a wide plank, and they're variable length, and so you can end up with not having the same length of board throughout the whole run of the house. You'd stagger them anyways, but at least with boards that have different lengths to begin with, it breaks up the rooms a little bit better. This is our 18 by 18 floor tile that's going to be going in throughout. And we just talked to you in the bathroom about using a smaller tile, so it's the same exact color and manufacturer to break up the way the floor looks. And then in the master shower, we're going to do a little picture frame on the back wall, and then it's going to get laid with this decorative tile insert. And then this herringbone is going to be the floor, and this is also our backsplash in the kitchen. So those are our flooring selections for this project. Now we'll catch you outside. All right, welcome to the outside and the back of the house here. And you'll see that we're starting to get the 8-inch lap siding up. And I think the last time you guys were out, we had some of the trim boards in. So you'll box the corner of the house with trim boards, and then you box all your windows. And before the siding goes on, you've got your drip ledge that comes down and it flashes over this. So if you get any moisture in behind or rainwater behind the siding, once it gets to this point, it'll actually come down, come over the windows and out, so you're not stuck with it trapped behind the wall. Once you get that detail done, the guys, they start from the bottom with the 8-inch siding, work their way up to the top. As you can see, they've got pretty tall jack scaffolding that they just kind of ride the wall up as they go. And then once that's all done, you've got, they come through with color match caulk. So the caulk is special ordered to match the special order color. This is not an off-the-shelf color, neither is this. They're both custom order to exactly what the customers wanted from Sherwin-Williams. So once you've got that paint code, then OSI will make you a caulk to match it. So it looks pretty much perfect match color. And anywhere where you've got protrusions coming out of the house, whether it's an electrical outlet like down here, or if you've got a gas line stubbed out, you'll take the same trim board material and make a mount box, so it's actually finished and the siding can land to it properly. And you'll notice, I don't know if you'll see it in the camera, but there's a little bit of like a chalky residue on some of the boards, and I guess that the company who does the coating on the LP now has changed a couple things, and you didn't used to see this, so I guess now we get the joy of washing this after the fact. So it's a little frustrating. If you're in the industry and you're either a guy who does siding or a builder, are you guys seeing that same thing with LP? That's new to us. We've used LP in the past. Our siding guys have been using LP for years. We've never seen this, and our siding guys have said probably the last 15 houses they've done this year, they're starting to see that as a common item, and it just has to be washed off. It's just frustrating. You'd like to be able to take it out of the package, install it, and run with it. So I'm just curious if anybody else outside of the Midwest is seeing it, or if it's kind of a Midwest specific issue. And to close on our giveaway, seeing as we're coming up on the holidays here, we'd like to give back a little bit. So I'm going to pick 3 random people in the comments below, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. So if I go down and I go to click you and find out you're not subscribed, you don't win. But we're gonna do a $50 gift card to Home Depot to one person, a $100 gift card to Home Depot for another person and a $250 gift card to Home Depot for a third person. So might want to comment and you might want to subscribe, give you a little of incentive and give back a little bit. So as always, we appreciate you taking the tour with us. If you have any questions or there's any type of content you'd like to see us shoot, put it in the comments below as well. And we hope you all have a great day.